Wednesday's sitting of the Local Government Commission saw the Director of Internal Audit at the Ministry of Finance and Economic Affairs testifying on financial audit reports of local government offices in the Gambia. Cherno Amadou Sow, during his testimony, dilated on the lack of strategic plan for the councils, saying that this could be said to be the reason that hinders the work of councils.
Without the strategic plan, it means the council doesn't have a sense of direction. It's important that the council develop a strategic plan, because that plan is what informs what they do on a day-to-day, and at the end of the year, or however often they want to assess their performance, then they would have a document to fall back to. They can compare their performance against that strategic plan. So that was the observation. So we thought it's necessary for the council to have developed a strategic plan. And with respect to the activity report, it was noted by the audit team that there has not been any activity report. This is supposed to happen on a yearly basis. The council should come up through the chair to present an activity report of the year. But the audit team has noted that that hasn't happened for a number of years.
Loan accounts with different banks were as well presented to the Commission. Mr. Sow disclosed that loan agreements with banks should have the approval of the Ministry of Finance, because when council fails in the repaying of the loan, the government is held liable.
You have also said that their council was not aware of 15 million and a 10 million, that is 10 million from Supersonics Microfinance,
yes,
and 5 million from Vista Bank. That even their own council was not aware.
Correct.
That they took these monies,
yes,
from these banks.
Yes.
Yes, can you shed light on
yes,
that?
because normally, the CEO and the finance director should not be able to commit the council without having the approval of the general council, without having a resolution, for instance, by the council authorizing them to enter into a loan agreement with a particular bank. So the audit team has discovered that yes, the council was aware or have given at least approval on some of the loans, but the 5 million and the 10 million was something that they were not aware of. So you can conclude that this was probably done behind council's back, by the chief executive and the finance director, because council wasn't aware of those loans. If they had entered into a loan agreement with a bank and used the proceeds of the loan to make payments, and those payments went directly to a vendor or to a contractor by way of check, then you can easily do a reconciliation and see how that money was spent. But in this instance, that did not happen, because everything to them was cash. So, and we were not able to tie those withdrawals that they make from the bank to specific payments. So, like I said, I'm sure some of this or most of this money went to the council to pay council's activities, but we could not make that linkage. We could not make that connection, because the way they run, the affairs of the council when it came to finance.
Revelations continue as the Commission is set to investigate financial and administrative practices of local government offices in the Gambia. Hawenjai, GRTS News.